Right, it is well, no, what week is it? It's actually week 3 now. I missed week 2, but I'll do a little recap on week 2. Week 2 went pretty well. I dropped down to 92.8 on Saturday. It's now, yeah, we dropped down to 92.8 on Saturday. Turn that down. But I'm now up to about 94. Well, this morning I was 94.1. So something's gone wrong. Let's just be the way what I've been eating and stuff. Just not really tracking much on the weekend. Sorry, Cal. But yeah, back to it. And yeah, I had some porridge this morning, first meal, and then yeah, I'm just going to go back to what I usually eat for a couple of days and just stick to the plan rigorously and see what I can do. Yeah, back at an old gym I used to go to later. You'll see later on in the video. I'm going to be doing a leg session, so yeah, I can't wait for that. Just to be honest with you, like JD gym is it's so busy, but this gym I'm going to is members only, so I've got a membership there. It's fob access. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice, really good quality, and yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll catch you later. Yeah, and probably I just thought of something there. And probably another reason why my eating's been a bit shit is just because I broke down. My car broke down last week in work, and yeah, I got my car back yesterday. Happy days. But look how much it cost. £473. The mechanic said it's because I've got low oil, so one of the vacuum pumps, the vacuum pump went. So yeah, a bit of an expensive mistake on my part. So I've got my service booked in next week, yeah, just to look after my car. So yeah, could have been avoided, but yeah, 473 quid. Fucking hell. Right, so straight into it with a hack squat. I've been doing hack squats instead of squatting quite recently, just because squatting just carries with it a lot of injuries and stuff, and I'm to be fair, like my hips are quite stiff and everything, but hack squatting just gives you the benefit of that leg workout, that good range of motion through the knees without having to warm up your ankles, warm up your hips and stuff that you would do with a normal squat. So that's a movement that I always sort of do now in leg workouts. And then yeah, onto the leg press. And to be honest with you, it was quite nice to actually do a leg press where the range of motion in my ankles weren't compromised. So the platform of where your foot placement is a bit more higher up, so it gives you a bit more range of motion at the back of the negative of the ankle, just so you can get a bit more of a bit of depth through the glutes and through the hips. And it was quite difficult for my back to stay straight on this, just because I'm not used to the leg press. So something for me to work on. And yeah, to be honest with you, I was so happy that they had one of these, because in JD gym there is one, but it's in the ladies, which is kind of annoying. If they're going to put one in the ladies, they should put one in the actual gym as well, so men can use it. But yeah, this is a welcomed addition, just because of my my groin issues. Just put it on a lightweight and just working through the movement, eccentrically slow and then concentrically squeezing and then holding it at the top. yeah, I feel like just getting some blood into that groin is will benefit it a little bit. And then yeah, onto the leg extension, my least favorite exercise ever, and it shows because my quads are a lagging body part. But yeah, you just got to get it done. So I think I did 10 reps, nice and eccentric, and then exploding up, and then holding it at the top. And then I think I finished off with 5 reps, just sort of right at the end, just try and get a quick 5 reps out, like as the lactic acid was building up in my quads. You can see my face there is just in agony because I just can't stand this movement, but it's got to be done. I think this is the start of the 5 reps now. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, disgusting. And then, yes, onto some hamstring curls, some single leg hamstring curls, just to work through a muscle imbalance. So I do my left leg first because that's my weakest leg, just so I got a bit more energy in the tank. Now, with hamstrings, you've got a lot of muscle, you've got predominantly a lot more fast twitch muscle fibers in the hamstrings. So just doing that explosive movement on the concentric will really benefit them. And then doing that slow eccentric, stretching out the hamstring, and then just, yeah, snapping them back in the concentric movement. And then, yeah, doing the other side, the much stronger side. Yeah, it was nice to do this. I could kind of see towards the end of the sets that my right leg is much stronger than my left. So yeah, it's quite nice just to do different sides equally, just to try and match up the imbalance. So now we're going to go to the next day, where I'm going to talk about my lunchtime. Back on a good camera now instead of a GoPro. So my dinner for tonight is 200 grams of turkey mince and 250 grams of rice, just back to basics. To be fair, I don't know why people would choose chicken or beef mince. I know I've had beef mince in the past, but turkey mince at the moment is just such a good source of protein. It's 2% fat, it's really lean, and it's, yeah, because it's in mince form, it's easy to measure out. In terms of like flavouring and stuff, like I'm quite happy to use some of my calories for the day with sauces. Like I love sauces, so I'm going to be using some sweet chili sauce, and yeah, I'm going to measure it out, just so I can put it through on my MyFitnessPal, just to see how many calories I've actually used just on sauces. So I'm going to aim for about maybe 40 grams, maybe a bit more, or maybe 40 grams is a bit much. There you go, 40. Right, so let's have a look. Also, I've just bought MyFitnessPal's premium membership, and like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going back to the free version because it's just so much better. Like I think it's 40 quid for the year, and it's so worth it. Yeah, so that's about 97 calories and 24 grams of carbs just on sauce. But yeah, like I said, like I'm quite happy to use up some calories just for sauce, just to make it taste nice and make this sort of bland, boring food like a little bit bearable. So yeah, I'm going to eat this now, and then yeah, I'll catch you back on the GoPro at the gym. So this sessions are going to be a push day with more emphasis on the shoulder, with a bit of chest and some triceps mixed in at the end and throughout. I feel like that push day is my strongest movement, just because I've sort of got that. So I sort of got that down to a T in terms of how I engage my triceps, my back, because with push movements, not so much shoulders, more so chest movements. The way you activate your back, your lats, your scapula it all counts, and it all helps towards pushing that weight forward. But yeah, with shoulders, it's more so. It's I kind of like the eccentric movement for me is the hardest part. So as long as if I can slow that down and keep everything tight, then the bottom of the movement just feels more like a hydraulic. That's what I sort of have in my head. That's like a sort of like a cue I have in my head. So I think on the last set here, you can see. Was this the last rep? Yeah. So like at the bottom, I sort of like not so much bounced it, but it was a lot easier to push it up because I had everything tight and I breathed in, and yeah, everything was nice and tight. With this was a lovely machine, to be fair. It took me a while to sort of figure out how to use it, just because of the front, because of that foot thing at the front to help you lift off the weight, just to not put much strain on your shoulder and stuff as you lift off the weight. But yeah, this is a nice converging chest press. And yeah, at the top of the movement, it looks like I'm resting, but because it converges at the front, like the lower chest especially is just constantly engaged. And yeah, it's more so about trying to push those elbows together, those inner elbows together, trying to touch them. Obviously, it's impossible to do that, but that's what you just got to sort of think about in your head and just keep that squeeze. And yeah, the slow eccentrics always in. And yeah, nice little foot off then at the end. And yeah, this plate loader, this is probably my most favorite plate loader, just because you can load it up and it just makes you look really strong. But yeah, it was kind of nice to sort of do a tricep dip with more weight than you actually weigh. Obviously, you can put a belt on and do some weighted dips, but you're sort of more static. You can sort of more you can focus on the tricep a bit more. You can hold it at the top, and yeah, you've just got a lot more movement, a lot more stability. Sorry, than if you were to do a tricep dip. And then, yeah, just keeping with the tricep exercises, just to really fatigue them. I think I did this for 10 reps. Yeah, nice and controlled. Do you know what? I've been doing tricep pushdowns like this, like ever since I started the gym at like 19. And I think this is one of the main reasons that my push and my bench and stuff is excelling more than other movements, just because of how much more advanced my triceps are compared to the rest of my body. Just by doing that slow movement, just training those tendons, just training those muscles, just to take the weight and load the triceps properly. And yeah, I wasn't going to do this, but then I thought, oh yeah, why not? And yeah, it's a nice little incline plated chest press. And yeah, I think I've got like 40 either side. Yeah, so 15, a 20, and a 10. So yeah, no, is that right? 15, a 20, and a 10. So it's 45 either side. And yeah, still with the eccentric. And if I'm honest, I could have stopped on 8, but I carried on and did 2 more. And on this one, yeah, you can see my left side was a little bit weaker there. And then yeah, just before I left then, just finished off with a few flies. Getting the squeeze at the bottom. I see a lot of people just putting their hands together and not actually focusing too much on where their elbows are. So like their arms are really, really bent and their elbows are just barely coming past their shoulders, and they're just touching their hands together, and that's just doing nothing. You really got to focus on where your elbows are going and how close together you can get your elbows. But yeah, that's the end of the push session. And now you're going to go back to me outside Aldi in my car, all sweaty. Right, good little session that was. But I'm at Aldi now because I haven't got any food in, so yeah, I'm just gonna take the GoPro with me and yeah, bit of content, innit? So that's weeks 1, 2 and 3 done. So we're going into our 4th week now, starting Monday. And the calories have been reduced down to 2,000 with carbs at 200 grams, protein at 200 grams and fats at 44 grams. And then activities increase then. We're going for 30 minutes of steady pace cardio, 20 minutes of HIIT. So that can be treadmill, rowing, cycling or Stairmaster. And that'll be 2 minutes normal pace and then 30 seconds all out until I reach 20 minutes. Sounds quite good, to be fair. So the 30 minutes of cardio will be completed twice a week, and then the 20 minutes of the 20 minutes of high intensity will be completed then twice a week as well. So it'll be 4 bouts of cardio, 2 30 minutes and 2 20 minutes. So yeah, sounds good. And then the workouts, yeah, I've asked them to change the workouts actually, just because my arms were a lagging body part, and I kind of want a specific arm day, just to really focus on them instead of just chucking in some exercises at the end of back day, at the end of chest day. So yeah, I think he's going to send it over tomorrow, ready for Monday. But yeah, it's going well. I'm really enjoying it, to be fair, and I'm learning a lot in the process, which is always good. It's making me think about things a lot more. Yeah, it's not just I'm not just paying for the changes it's making to my body. I'm paying for the changes it's making to my mind and the way I think about things, which is really good. But yeah, as Callum's words, he says we're going to drop the hammer now on weeks 4 to 8. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, if you want to see more and you want to keep up to date with it, then yeah, just hit the subscribe button. It helps me out loads. I'm just going to throw this for him. There he goes. And yeah, give this video a like. That helps loads as well. It's just literally, it'll take 2 seconds, and yeah, it does go a long way, honestly. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of week 4.